Hello, College 150 students. It's Brad here, and we're at week 15 of the semester. So we're right down to the end. The end of the semester is close. I'm sure assignments are starting to pick up for you in other classes. And for us, it's time to get that eFolio project done. That's where we're at. Now, some things I did in our College 150 course this week. So if you look at our course and you read the message, the week 15 message, you see that the ePortfolio Dropbox is open, but I also opened up under the to-dos everything else that we would do for the rest of the class. So if you are someone that likes to work ahead, basically you can do all the assignments that are due for the rest of the semester and be done with this. So you've got everything taken care of. So let's make sure to get all these things done by the end of the semester, which really is just around the corner, pretty close to the end of the semester. If you go into our D2L course and you clicked on grades, there isn't much to show for me, but in the grades area, you'll see your assignments. And if you have anything that looks like F's or you got 0 out of a certain number of points, then it's really important to get those things taken care of. We'll have 10 journals, 10 discussion posts all together. And I've only released 8 of the 10 so far. So make sure to get those taken care of. Under individual assignments, we have these campus events. There's 10 campus events. If you haven't gone to campus events, or if you've attended things, write the stuff up, whichever one it is. Get something turned in about campus events that you attended. We did a 3 majors presentation, and so I'm going to get those graded. You know, those are in discussions area. And I'm giving everybody 1 point extra credit and then more extra credit. So there's some extra credit opportunities if you're looking for it. And of our quizzes, we have 5 quizzes. I just opened up the 5th quiz, which really is just your thoughts. It's a text box where you type in some thoughts. So let's get our quizzes taken care of. But grades is a great area to know where you're at in the course. Now, our content area of our D2L course, I have the week 15 materials, which really is focused in on basically the eFolio stuff. How to build the eFolio, what to do with the eFolio, how to put it together. The eFolio, that big web page, is what our final project is for the semester. I also listed all these campus events, so you know you have to do 10 campus event papers, which don't have to be long. It's just writing up what you thought of the campus event. So if you haven't done 10, start attending some of these events. That's what we're going for. Dakota Conflict would be really interesting. You can go to the basketball games, go to a choir event, whatever it might be. Hockey's always big, you know that, so do I. So we have some options that are in there, but that's really what's in our content area. Of our discussions, if you haven't done the intended majors project, get on it. It's 50 points. Most of you have, but you should do that. You notice I've opened up all of the discussions all the way through discussion post number 10. So I need you to go through and do those to get the points. So please make sure to go through and do all the discussions so we get those discussions taken care of. Really, it's just you composing one new message, replying to 2 other messages. In our Dropbox, I have everything open for our Dropbox. So if you look farther down, our journals and current events are all open, all the way through journal number 10 and current event number 10. So you have those options. And I also opened up an extra credit option if you're interested in it. So really what the extra credit is if you're looking for some extra credit, all you got to do is build a presentation about the first year experience. What did you learn from this first semester at St. Cloud State? What recommendations do you have for yourself or for other students? And if you do a little presentation about this experience, then I'll give you extra credit, and you can just upload it, add a file, upload the presentation. Or if you did a Google presentation or something else, you can just copy that link right in there if you wanted to. But if you get that extra credit in, then I can give you more points, and you can make up for something else that maybe you didn't get full points on. So check that out. I talk about it a little bit on the course homepage. If I move down, you notice there is a little extra credit built in here. So if you're looking for some extra points, let's get on it. So those are kind of the big things right now. You notice under quizzes, if I just go into one more piece of our course, I have the final quiz of our book on Gila. So your thoughts, it's open, so let's get on it so we can get that one taken care of. Should be good to go. So those are the big things we have happening right now in our course. Now, eFolio, if we take a look at this eFolio site, some things that are really important about eFolio is, notice on the left navigation there's a new section and there's a My Content section. So the way this eFolio works is you build things in new content, like let's say as an example, I want to put a YouTube video in. I could go to Web Content. I can choose what web content I want. Google Docs. I mean, if you have a presentation you built with Google, you can drop it right in here. HTML or URL, I want to be able to build my own web page or put a link into another web page. That's URL. YouTube video. So let's say over here, if I say I want this video, Winter Comes to the Mountains, and I want to use that, I'd go down to the Share button, Share, and go down to the Embed, because embed code is what we're looking for. I'd copy, Control-C or Command-C, the embed code. That's this little box here. It gives me a size to it also, some other things. I've copied the embed code. I can go over to eFolio Minnesota. I could click on YouTube, create, and I paste the embed code from YouTube, and I could type in Winter Turns to the Mountains. Wish I could spell, but that's all right. There you go. Winter Returns to the Mountains. And there's other things, but that's basically what I want to do. So I can say save, and it has now saved that part. Now the thing that blows about eFolio, or the hardest part, is when you build new content, where the hell does it go? And if you notice down under My Content, now all those pieces show up in here. Let's see if it shows up under YouTube. Oh, you notice YouTube is right here. Winter Returns to the Mountains. And if I ever want to put something on a web page, the way to do it is just to drag it from My Content onto the page. Wherever you put it, it's going to go. So maybe I'll put it above this picture of me. So you see how you add it into new content. New content's where you build things. It all goes to My Content, and then you just drag it onto the page wherever you want it to go. And then if you preview it, you can see what the site looks like. Winter Returns to the Mountains. So my spot was too small for the page there. But you can kind of mess with them as you go if you needed to. So you get some choices. I'm going to change that up. Let's see here. You know, I can take that Winter Returns to the Mountains, and maybe I'll put it down at the bottom. That should give us a little bit more room for some of those things. Then I can preview. Jesus, Winter Returns to the Mountains. You can see how you can start layering these together. So it gives you a couple choices on how this looks. You just got to mess with it as you go. Now, in our eFolio site, once you build a site, you've got something together, you put some content together that becomes you. Some important pieces is public. You see this little bit here? It is right now green. That means it's a live site. People can see it. If you don't set your site to be is public, I can't see it. No one can. So I can't give you points on the assignment. So you got to make sure to choose is public. That's what we're going for. Under the accounts, if I clicked on accounts, here is that link. These two links go right to your site. These links are the things that you could put in a Word document and then upload back into our D2L course. So as an example, inside of our D2L course, you build your site in eFolio and you get it looking good. Go make sure it's set to public. Go over to the accounts, copy the links out, put them in a Word document, and then upload it into the Dropbox folder for eFolio. That's really what we're doing. Just stick it in there. You can even really copy it in there, and that'll work too, and hit submit. Then I've got it from you, so you can get it and you can see it. But that's really what we have going on. And again, the course is open. We're at the end now. I have every assignment, every discussion, everything is open for you to do. Here are the final things we'll do for the semester. This is it. That's all we've left. Can you believe it? You're almost done. And you can do them all now if you wanted to, and you're all done with the course. So pretty sweet. Now, I'm sure there's some sort of paper evaluation you're going to have to fill out. That's part of the first year experience, but I don't know what that is yet, and I'll get it to you when we do. So check out our content area, check out the discussion, check out the drop boxes, do the discussions, do any Dropbox assignment you haven't done yet. If there's something you haven't taken care of, it's time to do it. Very important to get those done. Do the quiz, Final Thoughts quiz. If you haven't done any of the other quizzes, get those done. And then make sure you check grades and see if you're missing anything. If you're missing something, let me know so I can figure out what it is. Did I mess it up or did you not do it? If you didn't do an assignment, please get it done. So that's my spiel for the week. I hope all goes well. Good luck.